It's now 3 minutes to 8, which means it's time for a weather forecast, and Stav Danaos has it this morning. Hi, Stav.
Hi there, Sarah. Thank you very much. Well, today's shaping up to be a lovely, fine, dry day. Lots of sunshine around. Today, starting with England, we've got cold and frosty conditions across northern western parts. Risk of ice around to watch out.
We go out at the same time, morning and afternoon, as fits the rest of our retired lifestyle, more or less regardless of the weather. Pick up, stick. The dog gets very restless. He knows when he's due to go out. There we are. We're off then, dog. We're off. Come on. No, don't take too much notice of Kevin. I think he would be unwell if he didn't sort of get up, wag the tail and say, yeah, time we went. No, so at the moment we go out all weather. Perhaps if I think the rain's going to clear from the weather forecast, I might have another cup of coffee. There's not all that number of footpaths in the parish, 24, 21, and in my time as footpath officer I got opened up the remaining 4, and including the one which had been barricaded with brushwood and this, that and the other. I mean, you could scramble through it hardly ever. I don't think I've ever been very over-popular with my neighbours ever since. Footpath use has gone up enormously with the change of population style, more dog walkers like you and me. Very few people living here now actually earn their living directly here. Whereas certainly until the end of the Second World War, that certainly wasn't true. I mean, people lived and worked locally, but with the internet, motorway. Not much to do with footpaths, but only indirectly. There's certainly their use. You're looking across the river valley towards Bucklebury on a lovely morning with a blue sky. It's absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely. I think I'd get a bit bored if it was always all the same. And of course there's plenty of snowdrops at the moment, so, and they're everywhere. The number of primroses on the roads, I look for those, and so I see the changing seasons. Whether we would ever have another dog, I don't know. I would like to have, but is it fair on a dog? Because I mean, almost certainly the dog's going to outlive both Francis and myself, so probably we wouldn't get another dog unless one just happened to turn up needing a home or something or other. I've often asked myself, I suspect I wouldn't be out an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon. I'm sure it would get reduced. Maybe something to catch up with old age anyway, but the dog is a stimulus. There, hello dog. Yes. You know our Kevin now. Probably just by circumstance, I do walk alone. Normally. It is thinking time. Over a whole range of things. I think I daydream. I mean, the dog takes himself. He knows the walks as well as I do, and he barks when we get to a junction, wants to know whether it's this way or that way today, and so that wakes me up. I think I do actually daydream, whatever you actually, I'm not sure it's positive thinking, sometimes it is, sometimes it's just, could be anything. The church I do think about, sometimes problems that I know of about people getting older. A near neighbour of mine is in hospital. I don't think she's going to come home. You think about these when you pass the door, but if you think about a personal relationship in the parish that you're aware of, maybe affects you personally or otherwise. Somehow, in a few days' time, something comes up that helps you resolve it. When I was at school, in accordance with the law of the day, there was always an act of religious observance every morning in the classroom, and we always had the collects, the prayers, which changed week by week in the prayer book. And Almighty God, who has safely brought us to the beginning of this day, defend us in the same with thy mighty power, and grant this day we fall into no sin, neither run into any kind of thing, but that all our doings may be ordered by thy governance, to do always that which is righteous in your sight. And you learn it parrot fashion. But I do say that quite often when I'm out. It sounds religioso, but it's I think it's a good start to the day. I don't say I do it and certainly not on my knees or anything else like that. But when I'm out with the dog, and you think, you say what a lovely day, or maybe what we're going to do. Maybe there's been a little tiff at home. Not quite, it's ordinary life. We don't dwell on it a lot, but it's always the back of your mind what the future holds. I haven't a clue. Both Francis and I are more or less the same age, we're 78, and so on. Mortality issues. You can't plan. Some of the phrases come back from your childhood. On Ash Wednesday, when I was a child, dust thou art and to dust thou shalt return. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Not language that's used these days, but what you learn when you're a teenager, you might think stuff and nonsense, and it actually comes back to you. You can't remember what happened yesterday, but you do remember what happened when you were 12 years old. Or, I exaggerate slightly, but yes. Like the pebble in the pond, the ripples fade very quickly. It's a very fleeting time.